You need do nothing, but you keep moving anyway. Sometimes it takes the slowest walker in the room to show you the deepest truth. This piece is for the ones still moving, and the ones learning how to stop. You ever see someone walking with a cane, a walker, moving slow but still moving? I saw her today, an older woman, body tired, but spirit willing. She shuffled forward like life itself was a prayer she wasn't done saying. And it hit me, that right there is holy, because my mama, she wouldn't touch a cane, would rather limp in silence than let the world see her lean. She said it was pride, but now I know it was ego. The ego hates the sign of limitation. It wants to look strong, not be strong. It wants to push, not receive. It would rather hurt than look like it needs help. But see, this world, this whole system is wired on motion. We say, get up, move, do something. If you ain't busy, you're lazy. If you ain't grinding, you're slipping. Even retirees are told to find a hobby or die. But God's in the stillness, not the hustle, not the noise, in the eye of the storm, in the soft wind while you're coasting on a bike, not pedaling, just floating. That's grace, right? Just a little willingness and the universe does the rest. You clock more distance on a bike barely moving than walking 10,000 steps. Because it's not about force, it's about flow. And yet, even in the movement, stillness can be found. Washing dishes, doing laundry, making love. You ever felt God in the pause between touches, in the quiet between moans? Stillness isn't about stopping, it's about surrendering. But we don't like surrender, do we? That's another ego offense. We don't even like the idea of being told what's best for us. Turn left here, go that way. Don't say that. The ego's like, don't tell me what to do, I got this. Even though all the evidence says you clearly don't. And here's the kicker. We call ourselves adults, like that means something. But look how we treat each other. How we lie, compete, isolate, hoard. You telling me this is the peak of maturity? Nah. See, Jesus said, be ye as little children. Why? Because children know they don't know. They ask, they explore, they cry when they need help. They don't fake having it all figured out. But adults, they'll ruin a life before they admit they're lost, and then try to teach their kids how to do the same. We hate limitation because deep down, we remember something else. That's why we love superheroes. That's why we binge Marvel, cry at Pixar, and lose our minds at Disney. Because inside us is a soul that remembers being more, flying, lifting mountains, reading hearts. We see capes and call it fantasy, but it's actually memory. These bodies, they're temporary tattoos, symbols painted on skin that tries to forget it's made of light. But we're coming back to it, one walker step at a time, one breath in the stillness, one surrender at a time. You don't need to push, you don't need to prove. You just need a little willingness, and the wind will do the rest.